is Michael. I'm a full-time trader, and I often use RSI divergence in my daily trading, which I'm also trading live at our Discord. I will show you how I use divergence, what to look for, what to avoid, and how to use it in confluence with other levels and other ways of trading. First, let's go to the chart. I decided to show you opportunities for the last 2 days, Friday and Thursday, just to show you how many opportunities there are during the days. And you only need to take one of the trades, no more. If you have one trade of these and it's a win, call it a day. Enjoy the rest of the day, and don't think about the charts because you had a good trading day. So let's start. One of the mistakes I know from our members and others I've been in contact with when they don't succeed with using the RSI is that they don't get the full picture. They don't look for other confluences. They just see, oh, here's a divergence. Let's trade it, but it doesn't work that way. Let us go back and see. Here is the first divergence found right here. What we need for the confluence to see if that diversion has a good probability of playing out. And I can show you when you use these methods, your win rate will be high, and you often get 2, 3, 4 INRs, but you need to be patient and find the right setups. So in this context, we can see we are building up bearish divergence here, and what we have here is a great resistance level. Here we have resistance level. This here we can put in one more confluence, that is the trend line. Have here. So price rejects from the resistance level first time, start to build up bearish divergence. It breaks the trend line, and right here would be a very good way to short. Put your stop loss. I will show here. Put your stop loss up here. This is a fine place for resistance. Take your target. I would take it here. So it's before the support here. This is a 2.5 INR trade. You can see now the price actually stopped, but you got down here. I could take profit. You could put the stop loss to break even. Either way, you secure your capital and have some gains. Let's look at the next setup earlier Friday. Again here, see price is going up. When price goes up in a trend, you draw a trend line to follow it. You see, okay, up here, now we are starting all the way up. There's no bearish divergence. Here the bearish divergence starts. You have the trend line, and you see what do we have here. Here is a very good resistance area. Price rejects from resistance, break the trend line, and you take the short here, above here, a few ticks above, and again down here, just before this support area here. And again, 2.5 INR. You can take profit halfway, or you can just let it go. Again, another example here. So we are still on Friday. Here, you can see price is building up. Now you see the diversion is building up. Price going down. Diversion is building up. Here, how do we make our trend line here? And do we have some good support? We have right here. See this support here from the wick line. And price starts to reject of that support, building up the bullish momentum, bullish divergence, break the trend line. And sorry to say, but it is when you get the hang of it and you have practiced a lot, it will start to become backbone trading. You see these setups immediately, you patiently wait. And what do? We take our TP up here. Why up here? Because up here we have support. And again, here we have a 2.69 RNR trade. And you can see the momentum is bullish all the way up. Here where it starts to range a little bit, price is slowing down, you can take profit, half off or whatever you choose to do, and just write it up. Let's try to take the next one. We are still on Friday. Remember, this is only one day, and you only need one of these trades. You don't have to sit in front of the chart the whole day. Just have one. When that goes home, enjoy your day. So here, so price has rejected up here. We see that and starts to go down. So what will we do? Drive a trend line to follow it. Right here. We choose a trend line here after price action develops. But the important is that here it starts to stop. And we look for our RSI. Here it's building up a small divergence. If we take this one here a bit down, a very clear range and a little wick down, start to break trend line. And we look what do we have to support the idea that the price will reverse. Well, we have this support area here. This yellow here is enough for support area. It's completely fine because you have the trend line break, you have the RSI bullish divergence. So when the price breaks the trend line, you see here, this here would be, this here would be the long, stop few ticks below, and where do we have a TP? Right up here before the next support, and again 2.5 RNR. This trade here I took in the community with my pre-posted trade. So let's go further back. Now it comes to Thursday. No, we're still in Friday. Sorry, we're still in Friday. And we can see here price is going up. Start with making a trend line here. Follow the price up. And we can see the price break starts to range, going down. But here we need to have a confirmed divergence, and you have that by taking the high here. And when the price goes above the high, you can see the RSI here is going down. And again, we use the same high as our resistance level. And we just do a simple little trend line here. So here it breaks, how would you say, so here it breaks the trend line. We know we are in a bearish divergence. We know that it has taken a resistance up here. It has been rejected from resistance. And it breaks the trend line. So we short here at the break. Stop loss a few ticks off. And where is our support? Our support is down here. So there, here, down here is where we TP. This here is more than 4 RNR. And you can also do something else. It's to see if the price goes against you. Take the trend line here. When the price breaks the trend line, you get out of the trade. So let's take one more. Do we have? Yeah, we have more. We are still in Thursday. So remember, we started Friday evening. So we are still only 2 days back. Had a lot of opportunities, and we only need one of them. That's the main key point. So here we have, see price has been rejected up here, going down. And here, now we start to see some bullish momentum, bullish divergence here. And we look for a reason for this here to be a good support level. And we have that reason here. Here. Price breaks the support level, comes back up. And what do we have here? We have a nice little trend line here. You can do it here, you can do it here. That's not so important. Don't have to be exact, precise. And when it breaks here, this here is not many RNR, but still you get the 1 RNR here, trade here, which at least is enough for break even, so you don't lose any money, or you can just close it when the price starts to reverse. just to show an example that it's not all trades that goes to 2, 3, 4 INRs, and you need to manage them. So let's take the second last example from Thursday. Again, we see price has been going up all morning Thursday. Here we see our bearish divergence starts. And do we have some support over here? Resistance somewhere over here. We have on the high time frame a long way back. I don't want to show it now. But what do we do then? We have a trend line. Do a trend line here. So here we have 2 points. Here and here. So we use the trend line as confirmation for our execution for short after we have discovered the bearish divergence. As we can see here, price is broken. Yeah, and we just short this breakout here. And where is our next target? Well, I would say that would be this support level here, so 2 INR trade. You can argue that it continues down, but we don't know that when we enter a trade. And the price is in a good uptrend, so I would expect only a pullback. So I will keep it simple here with a 2 INR trade on this support level here and completely close my trade. Let's take the last example down here. We are still in Thursday, and here we can see price is building up our bullish divergence. We look for our extra confluence, extra confirmation, and we have that here. Here we have a very good support level, and we also have our trend line right here. So what we do, we wait for it to reject from the support level, know the bullish divergence, break the trend line, and we have the support here. This is a very good support level, and this here is a previous high. So I would at least take it up here, because here you have the resistance right here, and I would take profit when the price try to go through this resistance here. So put in context, here would be, I would take profit, and this up here would be my full TP. I hope you start to see the idea behind RSI divergence. Then the key point to take from here is patient. Wait for the confirmation. Wait for the extra confluence to stick in. Don't trade every divergence. And when you have a good winner, call it a day. Wait until next day. Be patient. That's all you need. If you need help, contact us and we'll see what we can do. Otherwise, I hope you'll have a very good day.
Tell them you're feeling